Thank God it's Friday.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Whole school engagement, inclusive student leadership, and unified sports. That's what Special Olympics is all about. Acceptance is inviting somebody to the party, but inclusion is when you ask them to dance.
Defining social inclusion is impossible. It's not necessarily something you can define, it's just what you feel a part of.
Social inclusion, the best way I like to describe it is looking out across a soccer field, a football field, and not being able to tell who has an intellectual disability and who doesn't. Everybody is just an athlete.
What social inclusion is not is that, oh, this is my friend that I see on Sundays through Special Olympics. It's, this is my friend.
I've been in the grocery store where my son will have his unified basketball shirt on and somebody say, oh, you play for the unified basketball team. It opens up these communication lines that you wouldn't normally have.
In our unified sports program, we take the season off the court and we continue on between seasons. A lot of times I'll have teams over for a celebratory party at my house afterwards.
Outside of sports, me and Jenna, well, we swim a lot, we go eat a lot, we get our nails done. We do all the things that she would do if she had a big sister.
Best friends, BFF.
Aww. Yeah, he's like my brother.
Second brother, exactly.
Second brother.
Social inclusion's happening as these unified sports programs take hold and people start to share the variety of experiences that go along with being a student.
If we didn't have the unified sports program, most of these students wouldn't know each other. The special piece that really exists now is that by bringing them together through athletics, we found that they've got so many more things in common.
There was one athlete I met when I had started Unified. Very shy, very reserved. This is Danny. Wouldn't talk. Now, he shows up to Unified, and he goes. And even his mom commented on it the other day at how big of a difference it's made on his life, being a part of Unified and being a part of Special Olympics in general.
So I've seen this very heavily being introduced into the school. You did see individuals with intellectual disabilities sitting alone, but now you walk down the hallway and an individual with intellectual disabilities cannot get down a hallway without saying hello to at least 50 people. To see the change is absolutely incredible. But it's not just seeing the change, it's what the change has done for the environment of the school.
Like, Melissa, every gym class we had, we danced together. Or if I want to go to prom, I want to dance a lot. So then I didn't think of any other girl that could dance as good as her. The very next morning, I go down and come to the gym class and ask her out for prom.
How long have we been friends?
8 years.
8 years?
We've been friends 8 years.
And it's more than a friendship now.
I feel like we family. You know, I could call them, ask them anything.
The joy of the job I've got right now is seeing how it changes schools. It changes the culture of a school.
It's changed me as a person by just opening myself up to understanding that people who do have intellectual disabilities can do anything.
I've been around this community my entire life, but it's a difference with being on the outside looking in as like a sibling or like a parent or something, but being inside the community and hanging out with like Ray and Ricardo and everyone else is the greatest experience I've ever had in my entire life. And I am so grateful that I got into this.
As an athlete that has a voice, there's a lot of athletes out there that don't have a voice. Social inclusion allows us to connect with those who do not have a voice and those who have a voice and are participating in a different level than us.
I think it's impossible to put into a little box and say, this is social inclusion, here you go move forward. It's making it your own, it's being a part of that family, being a part of that community in your own way, and moving forward that way.
Choose to include.
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 Did you put your...
I did put bunnies on you. I did, actually. You know me. You know
I know,
I would do that.
I'm not like surprised.
You know I would do that.
Contact your local Special Olympics program on how to be part of the unified sports movement. Please visit SpecialOlympics.org for additional information.
Hey guys, Mr. Wellness here with another Wellness 101. As I mentioned before, the CDC is now recommending that we all wear cloth face masks while in public. Why masks, you ask? Simple cloth face coverings help slow the spread of viruses. Some viruses, like COVID-19, can be transmitted from person to person without ever showing symptoms. But masks will not protect me from you and you from me if we're not wearing them properly. Your cloth mask should include multiple layers to help filter contaminants, but just be sure to allow for breathing without restriction. It needs to fit snugly, but comfortably against the side of your face and cover your mouth and nose, and be secured with ties or ear loops. Remember, a mask is no good to you if your vulnerable areas are exposed. Be sure your hands are clean when you put it on. When removing your mask, remove it from the back to the front. Be careful not to touch your nose, mouth, or eyes, and wash your hands immediately after. Consider hanging your mask someplace sunny, as sunlight is a natural disinfectant. To clean and sterilize your mask, your old buddy Mr. Washing Machine should do the trick. Masks should be washed routinely depending on the frequency of use. Bonus tip: glasses keep fogging up on you when you wear your mask? Then before you put your mask on, try cleaning them with soapy water. Shake off the excess water and soap and lightly pat them dry with a soft tissue. The soapy water leaves a thin film behind that should help keep your specs from fogging. Wear those masks in public, folks. And remember, my friends, wearing a mask does not make you immune to coronavirus COVID-19 or other illnesses. You still need to practice good hand hygiene and proper social distancing techniques to avoid illness. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Wellness 101.